You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
Yo, what's up? We got T-Pain and C-Nizzle in the house.
Changes all the time.
We're not even supposed to be recording this podcast right now. It's not our podcast day, but Chris came to the office this morning beaming. Literally, like his face was shiny. He had to cover it up with the blanket. It was so bright. It was like blurring out the camera.
I just came down from the mountain.
It's like, what's wrong with you, bro? He's like, I'm just so happy. He sent us pictures of his brand new kitchen. You know, if you followed us for a while, Chris has been basically redoing this kitchen for the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's felt like that at least.
And just got it done. We should include a picture of the kitchen in the show notes.
Let's do it.
On the page. So if you go to trafficandfunnels.com/whatever this episode is, good luck finding that. You can see it. And I was like, dude, how much did you spend on your refrigerator? Bro says $7,000.
Yeah.
$7,000 refrigerator. Did you ever think you'd be spending that much money on a freaking refrigerator?
Oh, dude, I was thinking last night, like everybody had gone to bed. Christmas tree lights were on. Had the lights, you know, they were dimmed down in the kitchen. I was just like,
Sinatra playing in the background.
Yeah. Thinking about like where we were a couple years ago and everybody that's come to my house so far. I mean, people that have followed us, like you said, like they've kind of seen that I've just basically lived in construction zone for the last 3 months. But just seeing the kitchen and the fruition of it actually being complete was like, it's pretty amazing because, you know, like I just don't really spend that much money on anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, we bought this house, but even just the process, like the process was a pain. Like we lived in a dirty house and like always like sawdust and sheetrock dust. Like even in my bedroom, man, like it was hard to rest. We had nowhere to go. It was just like, it was kind of frustrating, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a pain. Like the process was painful. It sucked. Yeah. But once they came in, they cleaned it and they installed the appliances to actually see it come together. Even going through that process, but not only that, but the process of our business and all the things that we've had to endure and put up with.
Yeah.
You know, and to see us actually start to see the tangibleness of it now, it's pretty surreal.
I think there are a couple lessons we can pull out of this. It's totally spontaneous. Like I'm just getting in a roll because like, there are so many lessons just from watching the process of you doing this. And you haven't been very vocal on social media, which you need to get better at. But, you know, we'll talk about that later.
Thanks, Coach.
But what did you spend, 80 grand on your kitchen?
Yeah.
100? A million? It looks like $1 million kitchen, but it was like,
we'll just call it 6 figs.
Yeah. So you spent about 6 figures on your kitchen and a kitchen, like not the house, like a kitchen. One area of your house. But I think it's important to know that there are all these people online that are posting pictures of their cars and posting pictures of their, you know, houses and things. And the reality is like they've had money for like a flipping 3-week period. Like they just did a product launch and have a little bit of money. And I think that one of the biggest lessons is actually watching what we don't do with our money. People have no idea. Like I talked to an old friend last night and I posted a screenshot on Instagram, which we never do. It was a day off. And he was like, dude, how much money are you freaking making? And I was like, oh, that wasn't even that good of a day. Like I was just posting it to be an idiot. And I told him and he couldn't believe it because we don't really broadcast it, but we have a war chest of cash. We have consistent, steady income and we still live within our means because It's really, really important that you guys know this. Just because you make a lot of money, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you make 7 figures. It doesn't matter if you make 8 figures if you're not keeping that money. And so we take a good percentage and we keep it in the bank. And this is 2 years in, bro. Like, it's not like, oh, we just started the business, made a lot of money. Chris goes and drops 80 grand on a kitchen. It's like, dude, we're 2 years in, 7 figures in the bank, like multiple 7 figures in revenue. And you're just now getting your wife a kitchen. I think there's something to be said for that with the discipline that requires to have money and not spend it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I thought like when I was going into it, not typically being a big spender, that I might kind of have this sick feeling in my gut. But actually, the contractor's a friend. He came over to watch the Panthers game yesterday, which we defeated the Jets. Sorry, Gary V. But I wrote the check yesterday. And like, this is not a bragging thing, but this is to show where I came from. Like, to write a check for $1,000 back in the day, or $5,000 or $10,000, like, I would have thrown
horrible.
out.
Yeah.
Right? But this is the big check I wrote, and like, I felt good about it. And so I think that's probably the bigger thing, because, you know, I could go out and buy like a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce, which is actually my dream car. But I think for me, especially where I'm at with my family, that is the most important thing. And one of the reasons why I wanted to have an amazing kitchen is because just family life. And it kind of hit home yesterday when we had some of our closest friends over, the Whitlows, which you know, David and Sarah. And they said when they were leaving, they said, guys, like we really appreciate you having us over. Thank you so much. And like, it's so peaceful and we feel so relaxed here. And I think that kind of just encapsulates the whole thing of what we want. Like, we want it to be a haven and a rest. And that's why I invested so much money into this living area, you know, because that's where the most important thing happens, and that's family.
Yeah. All right. So what does this have to do with marketing? I will tell you. Let's bring it around full circle.
Do it.
We had month after month after month after month, probably 10 months of doing $100,000 a month before we paid ourselves jack squat. We kept it all in the bank. When we did pay ourselves money, we paid ourselves so little so as we could refund the business and keep growing. As a business owner, if you want to get to the place where you can make your long-term lifestyle what you want it to be, you're going to have to just get in the ride and live like nobody else wants to live for a good little bit to make that happen. Because I remember the first month we did $100,000, and I think we paid ourselves like $2,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, people are like, you guys are insane. We paid ourselves nothing. And comparatively, we still don't pay ourselves that much. But there is this thing going on in the market right now where people are spending all their money. They're buying all this stuff because they feel like it communicates to their market that they have money. And it actually communicates to your market that you're freaking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's communicating to your market. You make $2 million on a webinar and you buy a $2 million house. Stupid. Goodbye next year. Like, you're going to be gone. So when you do get into a place where you start making a lot of money, I think it's just as important to know what to do with that money as it is to know how to make the money in the first place.
Yeah, it's very true. It's amazing. Like, even people that are, quote, famous in the market don't really have much money, but they have a lot of crap.
Which I didn't believe that at first. I was like, there's no way. Like, how does somebody talk like they have a lot of money on Facebook and then you find out that they have $2,000? I was like, there's no way. And then I've seen it over and over and over and over. It's like, vet the people you're paying attention to. Follow them on social media. Make sure they're actually living the life that communicates that they're smart, not just that they know how to market and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And they're also talking about where they're going to be in 5 to 10 years too. Because that means they have to like actually make decisions now that are going to keep them here for that long. Yeah.
Dude, 100%. So the guy that I was talking to last night, he was like, what's your guys' long-term plan? I was like, dude, within 7 years, I want to be worth $150 million and the potential to have $1 billion brand valuation. I mean, we know exactly where we're headed. We know exactly what we want. A lot of people say, like, I want to have $1 billion company. It's like, okay. And you look at their lifestyle, they're spending all their money. It's like, no, you really don't. Like, you just think that sounds cool. You know? Anyways, congrats on your kitchen, bro.
Thanks, man. Can't wait for you to come see it.
Dude, I'm going to come tear it up, bro. I'm going to do the dirty in that kitchen. Be making eggs and bacon and biscuits. Bro, yesterday, oh my gosh, I had fried chicken breasts on a biscuit with poached eggs on top and gravy over the whole thing. Literally, my body almost died, but it was the best 20 minutes of my life.
I know, I was mad when you sent me that picture.
Oh, dude, it was
almost
so
deleted
good.
That on my phone.
If you guys want to see this stuff, you got to follow me on Instagram. It's Instagram.com/Taylor A. Welch. And freaking, I'll say it, I'm the man. You want to follow me on Instagram?
I'd follow me instead. Instagram.com.
You don't ever post. That's the thing.
I do. If they followed me, they could have seen me singing. Did you see that story?
Yeah, I thought you were drunk. Didn't know that was for real, but all right. Anyways, see you guys. Guys, wanted to let you know about something really exciting coming up that Chris and I are doing in January. Okay, so the 4th week of January during a Wednesday, Thursday, we are hosting our very first live event that's open to the public. Now, we've done a lot of live events with our private 12-month consulting and advertising clients. These people have paid us anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 to work with us for a 12-month stretch. But this is actually the first time that we're gathering people in a room where you don't have to pay that kind of money. And we're going to be breaking down some of the tools, frameworks, systems, advertising strategies, copywriting, sales, etc., for how we built our business and really grew it quickly from the zero to about the $5 million per year mark. Now, this is a huge opportunity. We are limiting it to 30 people because if we have 180, 300 people, 500 people, we lack the customization that we're known for, being able to go specific into certain people's businesses, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, I want to give you that information. And if you want to be a part of this or just get more information on what it's going to look like, how it's going to work, you can go to trafficandfunnels.com/event and it'll put you on a page. We'll give you the details, the itinerary, and the costs associated and how to get an event ticket. I recommend doing this quickly. Go check it out, peruse through that page if it sounds like something you're interested in. Fill out a quick form. You don't have to pay anything to get more information and have a conversation with somebody on our team. And we can kind of tell where you're at, whether it makes sense for you to be there or not. And really, really, really looking forward to this special party that we're throwing. Talk soon.